Hello everyone. Hi, this is Kevin. It's been a long while. Hope you guys are doing well. So, just going to take the next about 20 to 30 minutes to share with you this new project called the reference Sathorn-Wongwianyai. This is a project that was launched not too long ago. I believe recently activities are picking up because things have been trying to go back on track. A lot of the people are starting to visit Bangkok again, so on and so forth. So developers do see the opportunity to launch if there's a good enough demand, right? And this is one of the projects that I would like to bring to your attention. Let's just go through this together. Let's check out the location, check out the project itself, and then later on I will give you my take on whether this is something that is worth considering for your personal stay or even for investment property. Right, so let's go. Let's dive right in. Okay, we will always start with the location first. Plus point, this is only a very short walk from the BTS station, and the station is by the name of Wong Win Ngai, on the dark green line that links through Chongnon Sea, cross the river after Sapan Taksing, and then to this station. So point to note, this is on the other side of the river, which typically we do not we hasn't been doing too many projects that are on the other side of the river, right? But okay, but let's see. All right, let me show you the facts, and then you can also make the conscientious decision yourself whether this is something that is worthwhile. Okay, then from the bigger perspective, let me just bring out my, okay, so that you can see. All right, we are always circling around here, Plunjit, Chitlom, Siam, central area, prime land, prime areas. And then if you were to go to the CBD, then you will have to take this dark green BTS line. Then you can actually stop by Saladeng, Chongnon Sea. Right, these are the key office buildings area. So further down, if you continue on, that's where you cross the river after Sapan Taksing and Krong Thong Buri and then Wong Yen Wai. So these two stations, if you are a tourist, you will be familiar, right? When Icon Siam was just opened, before the Golden Line was available, you will drop here, and then you will take the river taxi either to Asiatic or to Icon Siam, right? Then recently with the Gold Line that has opened, you can actually go straight to Krong Thong Buri and then change to the Gold Line, and then you can go to Icon Siam directly. And then one station down, right, this is where we are. Okay, Wong Yen Wai, right? And then you can see that it actually loops back to the blue MRT line from here, or you can actually go the other way. All right, actually mine personally, the interest will always be how far the distance is from where the project is to central areas. I'm not too concerned about it being able to bring you to the further areas outside, right? So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 4 station to Chongnan Sea, 5 station to Silom, Saladeng, then 6, 7 station to Siam. Actually, it is not that far. All right, the traveling time in terms of between stations is quite decent. Okay, so this is where it is. If you were to maybe go to Wikipedia and read, I think there are some news where there's some proposed changes to the Wong Yen Wai station, where they say that it will be connected to the purple line or the red line, but nothing is set in stone. So these are just like proposal ideas, and as far as I'm concerned, if I were to invest in this area right now, I would go with the assumption that that is not going to happen. This is what it is, and if that happens, that will be a bonus, because I really cannot confirm that will actually happen for sure. And even if it start going on, you also cannot reasonably predict how long this entire construction will take before it comes to fruition. Okay, so this is the entire map. This is a quick screenshot of what's around the area. Okay, within 5 kilometers, right? This is what they have. Okay, some schools, some hospital, couple of community mall, and then you have your icon Siam. Okay, I have okay, so this is the Google map. I have actually marked out some of the more visible landmarks around the project in the green flags that you can see here. Okay, so zoom in. All right, the BTS. This is the this is somewhere the actual site where the actual site will be. So you come from here and you walk in, so about 150 meters. There's a okay, so you can see that not too far away there's a hospital. If you do not go to Icon Siam, this Sena Fest and the mall lifestyle is also another community mall. And in terms of school wise, I think this is probably one of the more well known, right, international school. Okay, and then there's also a Siam University over here. All right, so yep. Okay, I remember previously we visited the Flows by Sansiri, right? So we actually which is in this area. All right, so there's another new project that's considered a competition if you are looking to buy in this area as well. Yep. Okay, moving on. Quick brief on the developer. The developer is not somebody new. This is done by SC Asset. Okay, another well-known developer. Previously, we have visited 28 Chitlom, a high-end luxury condo. We have also sold their Chambers on Note, which was one of the project that did very well. In fact, from what I understand, for the clients who actually bought from us, right now, the rentability of the project is also pretty decent. Partly, of course, because of the location. It's a short walk to Onwood BTS, so it's convenient. And when we actually visited that project, remember when we sold, the price point was about maybe 4+5 million or so. So it's not exactly a high-end project, but for what it is, for that price point, the finishing was actually very on point. It was actually very very nice lah, if you ask me. So if you don't believe me, then you can actually go and check back some of the videos that we did when we stepped into the Chambers on Note when the project was completed back then. So I think that when reference Sathorn-Wongwianyai is sorry, I can't pronounce it very well, so I try my best. So I believe when reference Sathorn is completed, you should expect a similar level of quality of work. So which is something that I think I'm not too concerned with, right? There's another also new project that by them that's being marketed, which is called Kobe Ratchada Ramanai. Maybe I'll do another video on that. Alright, yeah, the Crest Park Residences is a high-end. I think previously we also sold another of the high-end project called Beatnik, which is in between Prompt and Thong Lo. So there's another completed high-end property. Yeah, so they do have this is a pretty good profile developer. They have quite a number of good developments under their belt. Right, so I wouldn't be too concerned about their finishing and the quality of the work. Okay, now let's dive into the actual project itself. I'm not sure if you can see the wordings, might be a bit small, but let me just point out the key items. Right, so there's a total of 3 towers. Tower A and B are the residential blocks. So Tower B is the one that will be 51 story high, so that's the higher block. Total number of units 819. The types of units on offer starts from the smallest studio, which is about 24-25 square meter, to 2 bedroom, which ranges to about 72 square meters. And definitely you have all the various facilities in the different levels, like your sky pool, gym, pilates, yoga room, co-working space, etc. Hey, these are some renderings of how it will be when it's ready. The color scheme, I think, is quite similar to Chambers on Note also, which is I think a good choice of color. This is a neutral color which will be acceptable to most people and makes the unit looks brighter. So typically when you invest in projects that are maybe in the middle range, you don't really get high ceiling, so when it's like light colored, then you will make the whole place look a bit more airy and spacious. Okay, some other photos. Okay, when you remember when we did Chambers on Note, right? So that time when we were selling, so it was also off the plan, and amazingly when it was completed, the whatever that they built, right, was actually very close to how the brochure looked like back then. So I hope this is also the same for this project. Okay, another, so you can see here on the left side, right, the picture, 2 towers. So the shorter one will be the Tower A, and then if you want to have a good view, then consider Tower B, and then you go for like maybe 35th floor, 40th floor, so and so forth. Right. Okay, so if you were to look at this project, right, then the completion date will be about, now is about September 2023, 1 year from now. This is what they have informed us based on their estimation. Work has started as of today. This was taken today, as in from their website today, not that I went there and took a photo. So according to their website update, it's about 8.55% completion. So work is underway, right? Okay, sales gallery. So right now they have launched, so they do have a sales gallery with sample units that are built. I think we will be uploading the videos of it soon, but for now what I have to show you are photos, right? So this is how the studio looks like, and then they also have a 1 bedroom on display. Actually the layout are pretty typical. You walk through the kitchen, and then you have your living room, and then your bedroom. Okay, and then your 2 bedroom. They do have 2 types of 2 bedroom. One is the which is the normal 2 bedroom, which most of the time if you look at a typical floor plan, it will be at the corners, 4 corners of the property. But they also have this option where you can actually buy a 2 bedroom combined, meaning originally they are like maybe a studio and a 1 bedroom, or 2 1 bedroom side by side. But perhaps you like a particular facing, or maybe you wanted a 2 bedroom on a particular floor and the corners are taken, then you can actually have the option to buy the combined units, where they will, when they hand over the unit to you, they will not have the dividing wall, right? So it's actually originally 2 1 bedroom units, but it's being combined into a single 2 bedroom units for your use. And you also have a 1 bedroom plus, so there will be a 1 bedroom with additional half space, like a study or something. Okay, let's talk about the price. Okay, this is a price guide. They are having some promotion, early bird discount. Okay, whichever you want to call it. So the studio will start from about 3.7. Then the 2 bedroom will cost you anything from 10 to 15 million Thai baht. The average price per square meter is about 163 upwards. So I obviously I can't show you the whole price list, but this is what you can expect, anything between 160,000 Thai baht per square meter to as high as 195,000 Thai baht per square meter. Again, depends on the floor area, the facing, and the type of units. right? The units will come fully furnished. So as a investor, foreign investor, you will then be able to skip the extra step of having to spend time to furnish the property, right? Perhaps all you have to do is to maybe get a bit of painting or decor to add a personal touch. Other than that, the heavy items like your dining set, beds, chairs are there, and then you can use them for the first 1 or 2 years until you decide to change. Okay, so this is the price. Okay, how about the potential? I can only reference some of the projects that are around the area. So what I did was I tried to see in the area whether there's any comparable existing projects, of which I found this, the Sathorn-Wongwianyai, right? Developed by Land and Houses. It's about 8 years old, completed in 2014, and total number of units 201. Okay, I feel if someone were to maybe want to stay in the area, like a tenant expatriate or something, this project will definitely be something on the radar. Why? Because it's literally, you can see from the screen, you can see the BTS staircase next to the project. So it's literally next to it. So in terms of proximity to BTS, this is the winner. This is the closest it has. Alright, and the room, which we have also previously marketed, this is a series that they also launched in other areas like Tonglo, etc. I remember there was the room Soi 38 or something, right? So it tends to be on a slightly mid to higher range. So you if you look at the one bedrooms, right, they don't actually offer you studios at 24 square meters. Their one bedroom starts from about 50, 45 square meters, 50 square meters. So the maybe the kind of people that are targeting is also slightly different. So you can look at it as a form of competition, or you can also look at it as an opportunity, meaning if someone wants near to the BTS, nice project, but then they only need units in sizes of 25 to 30 square meter, then the room doesn't offer that. So naturally, when reference Sathorn is completed, then that will be something that people will consider. Or perhaps people might also consider the flow by Sansiri. That will be a more closer comparison, but that's also under construction, so we won't have any data on that until it's completed. Okay, so for this Sathorn-Wongwianyai, right, I did a search on DD Property, which is one of the major property listing portal, just to have a flavor of what kind of rental are they asking for. So you can see here, these are screenshots. One bedroom typically asking in the range of 20,000 to 35,000. So if you take the median, there will be 25. There will be 25 to 30. Yeah, about 20 to 25,000 Thai baht per square meter. Give and take, some negotiation, 10%, right? So that is for a one bedroom that is about 50 square meters right next to the BTS. So if to be more on the conservative side, if you were to get a one bedroom in reference Sathorn, then I would assume that given the current market conditions, maybe perhaps the expected rent will be anything between 15 to 18,000, right? It will have its pool, because it's pool of tenants, because it will be brand new. So some people do prefer the fact that it's new, maybe because they want a more holistically equipped gym, they want a nicer sky pool, or perhaps they just don't think that they need to pay 20,000 per month for a 50 square meter unit. So that's where you come in, right? I also try to see if there are other comparable projects. Generally, they are pretty old, even older than this project, and in all honesty, it's not built by the very reputable comparable developer, so that's why I kind of left them out. Yep. Okay, so I'm done with whatever that I would like to share with you. So if you would like to find out more like maybe have more detailed floor plan, or perhaps go into deeper discussion about this project, or maybe some other requirements that you might have, right? Please feel free to contact myself. You can email me, or my mobile number is something you can WhatsApp also. You can probably reach me anytime. Then we hold regular webinars also every 2 weeks, every month, or every 2 weeks. So that one is run by my colleague Daryl. So you can contact me, then I will put you in touch with the team. And if you have any other questions or anything, please feel free to get in touch with us. We would love to know you and also answer, right? And also sidetrack a bit. December, right, we'll be having our property tour. It's something that we have not been doing for a very long time due to COVID. So this time round, we feel that it's probably a good time to get started again. So if you'd like to find out more, please drop me a message. I'll fill in with all the details. Alright, with that, I will sign off here, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.